My job basically is to have a high visible presence within the city limits. Basically, a real good presence on Front Street, the bars, the liquor stores. I respond to a lot of minor consumings, curfew violations, dealing with the kids, making contact with the kids, talking with them and seeing how they're doing in the parks, responding to 1056 calls, which is 1056 is basically code for a highly intoxicated person, people that are not having a good night, people that are in the bars that are not cooperating, they're asking them to leave. We could very well walk into one of the bars tonight and the bartender says, "Hey, Officer Cannon, can you deal with this person here at the bar? Had too much to drink." And then I'll make contact with them. And basically what we try to do is get them out of the bar, find a safe place for them. You know, do you have a family? Do you have a resident? Can we take you somewhere safe and warm? Once we make contact with them, we have to stay with them until they're safe. The last alternative thing was somebody that's in the bar or 1056 is what we call the Title 47 12-hour protective hold. 301, go ahead. There are times where we do have to arrest. Sound like he was in the bar at the Board of Trade Saloon, maybe was asked to leave, he's not wanting to, or he may be outside and he's just kind of lost and confused and stuff. So we're going to go down there right now and check them out. You know, I really feel for them. I really wish I could do something to help them, and we try our best too. But yeah, it does get to me. A lot of times people really appreciate us when we go there. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. People think that this is a thankless job. I disagree. I think people really appreciate what we do here. You know, I think so. Getting to know the people is the biggest thing. Building relationships. You know, who are you? Where are you from? What do you like to do? That's what they want us to do with this job, and that's what we try to do every day. You know, so.
Bearing C behind.
The group is actually a group of volunteers from the community.
Walking up and down this front street.
Of course, the effort is to try to ensure that people are safe, that we don't have anybody who ends up too intoxicated or needs assistance and there's no one around to provide that assistance. So we're trained to call the Nome Police Department.
That's probably a good idea.
The hope is, of course, is that we're preventing bad things from happening in our community.
Something like that, yep.
For me personally, the first time I did it, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I didn't know how the community would receive the safety patrol volunteers. When folks know that you're just there to check on them and say, "What's going on? Can I help you in some way?" they usually are fairly receptive, and that's one of the beautiful things about living in Nome is that people are willing to do what it takes to make sure that everyone is safe and that we are doing the best that we can to keep our community whole. Safety Patrol is busy tonight. We found several folks that needed some assistance. We were able to get a couple of folks into some cabs, and we were able to call the police to do assessments on a couple of folks. But overall, it was really great to be out to say hello to people. We got a lot of thank yous, some hugs from folks. Right now I'm tired. I'm a little cold. The last person is still needing some assistance, so we're sticking around and trying to make sure that he gets the help he needs. It has been trying, but it's definitely worth it. It's worth it because regardless of whether or not people understand or know or, you know, comprehend the type of situation they put themselves in, it's so much better to just handle it in the moment than it is to deal with the repercussions of not. And had we not been here, maybe nothing would have happened, but maybe it might have. And our community has been challenged in the past in the sense that, you know, people come to Nome and they get lost, and, you know, we're just trying to prevent that. We're trying to prevent people from getting hurt, and knowing that you're a part of that it's a very deep feeling.